open house, yeah.
Okay.
Just let you know we're live, so you can keep talking. It's fine. Just want to let you know.
All great leaders were born in February.
Abraham Lincoln's birthday is February
Who
12th.
got that new toy, AT-AT?
That's.
That's
I think you know who it is.
Walk that field.
You know who it is.
Shouldn't ask.
Another friend,
Every time I bring clients here, they look at that
attorney,
collection up there.
yeah, like you said.
They're like, who likes that? I'm like,
Actually, you.
Shama, that's all. I uploaded and it says log in through my Gmail and it's done and it says hello Jessica. That's all I need to do.
If I inverted mine, I'd be crazy.
I don't have my Apple.
Yeah. Wow.
Acuérdate that you have it on the
Yeah.
password thing. You taught me that.
I know,
That is
looking at
the
it.
one of the most valuable things I learned in 2025.
From me.
From
So,
her.
if you haven't already, download the app, log in. I got the live stream up. I'm just going to be sending it to some people who couldn't make it today. Then we'll get started. Let's see. How's everyone doing today?
Fabulous.
Yeah. Have a good
Sun is
weekend.
out, it's Monday.
Mhm.
Oh, as soon as I saw the sun, I'm like, yep, I'm going to Kush class.
Institute.
I gotta get out. Sun is out.
How many are computers or our phones, Kush?
Just your phones.
Just the phones?
Just the phones.
It's a little
Cool.
too much.
I am going to be showing my phone on the live stream so everyone watching live can see.
That's not around town. Reasoning math, or whatever.
Let's see.
But you really look great.
I know.
We got Gemini.
You guys are looking
See, he's like one of the
Alright.
funniest
Two, four, five
ones.
flash, or two, four,
That's
five.
fine. Yeah. The model 2.5 is fine. Yep. All right. I'll just give everyone maybe another minute or so to get acclimated. So as the people joining virtually, I'll probably be speaking like this so they can see. Then I'll show you all my screen. But we'll get started soon. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot
I'm
of fun.
excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's so much we can do. I'm not a fan of AI, but what are we gonna do?
Here we go.
No, we're gonna learn some cool things. We're gonna learn some things that Gemini can do that ChatGPT cannot do as well. So
Cannot.
yeah, like cannot. Yeah, like Gemini's better at some certain things. As you can see, I got a stool, I got Legos, we got props for our class. So it's gonna be fun.
Do we need a notepad?
A notepad? I mean, if you like to take notes, you're welcome to. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over a few important things. So if people come in, they'll come in. We'll get started.
I have to leave at 2:30, sorry.
I think we'll be done by then.
Oh, okay.
It said
Okay.
2 hours,
Oh,
but
shoot, 2 hours?
no, the calendar invite said 2 hours. I'll keep it less than that. A lot less, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to leave before then too.
So again, a reminder: if you have not got that open on your phone yet, please do so. Just download the app for free off the App Store. And then just log in your Gmail if it asks you. And it should look like this. Say hello, your first name. Right? Everyone can see that so far?
Mine looks different, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have my screen's a little white. Yeah, perfect.
How do you get that? Mine looks a little different too. How do you get that?
Maybe because we have it on night mode.
Maybe,
Oh.
yeah.
Hello, Tammy. See, that creeps me out. And
So-
name right.
Everyone's screen should look like this. It says hello, your first name. So this is a very personal assistant. I argue, again, like I said before, it's a little bit different in ChatGPT because it's connected to Google more better than ChatGPT. It's owned by Google. That's what Gemini is. It's an AI from Google. This is the competitor to Siri, to Alexa. It can source real-time information. For example, a good use of this is if you want to provide your client or a prospect or a seller or anyone accurate market data for our city or for our region, I recommend using Gemini instead of ChatGPT. The reason why is because Gemini is connected to Google. It can pull the latest statistics that are public. ChatGPT, it uses sometimes older statistics. Now, it will say searching web. How many of us have used ChatGPT and it says searching web, right? So it's searching, but sometimes it misses the most accurate thing. Maybe it pulls last week's data. Maybe it pulls something from a while ago, something irrelevant. So I recommend using Gemini for data sourcing, for numbers especially. Excuse me. CMAs. We all done CMAs, right? Comparative market analysis. I'm not saying use it entirely just Gemini, but if you have comps that you found on MLS, Flex, RPR, Cloud CMA, whatever platform you use, plug them into Gemini, and just it's good to have another opinion, right? Right. That's what I did. I did recently. I did a CMA, and it actually found a comp that was not on the MLS. I don't know how I found it, but I verified that it had sold 3 weeks ago, and the price was much higher than what I was looking at, so it raised my value a little bit. It was nice to see that, and the seller was very happy because we surpassed the number that she was wanting. So that really helps. So again, data sourcing is very important because if we want to be the best agents out there in that 4,000 plus, any class you come to, I'm always talking about how there's over 4,000 agents in Bluegrass Realtors. That's a lot of competition, right? Granted, maybe a third or so are not doing it maybe once a week or something, but you want to stand out, right? An agent that stands out has the best tools and resources at their disposal. So that's why having Gemini is very important. Secondly, let's talk about something called prompt engineering. Who here has heard of the phrase prompt engineering?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a few of us. What that basically means is that in order to get the best answer that you would like, you have to provide it the best accurate information. I'll give you an example, okay? Let's say, hey, what's the average price in Lexington, Kentucky? That's pretty generic, right? There's not much to it. Now, note this, here's a little bit of a difference. What has been the average price in Lexington, Kentucky for the past 3 months for single family homes that are between $300,000 and $600,000? Notice a bit difference, right? I included location. I included more parameters per se, right? Same thing, we want to talk to Gemini like that. So why don't we give it a shot? So on the Gemini screen, it's going to...
Could you share the live stream link?
I'll share it after, yeah, for sure.
Are you recording this?
It's recording, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not live?
It's live and recording, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where can
It'd be on the Lifestyle Real Estate YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yes. So everyone has this on their screen, right? On the bottom, it says Ask Gemini. Do you see that on your phone? That's where you can type. The plus symbol, if you click on that, depending on your iPhone or Android, you can attach photos and you can attach files, PDFs, anything, spreadsheets, right? We have like the symbol next to the plus sign, if you see that. So it's got like this interesting dot, dash, dot. If you click on that, you can create images, right? See the little banana emoji? That's something where you can say, hey, create an image of, I did this one time, it's pretty crazy. Why don't y'all give it a shot? Create an image of the future and just pulls up something really cool, you know? So I specifically gave it more information. So let's practice, okay? Everyone click on create images, right?
Create images?
I
Yep.
don't have that on mine.
I don't see that.
You don't see that?
No.
Does everyone see?
See those little teeny dots?
And then it comes
It's
up.
not-
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, mine doesn't have that.
Oh, yours doesn't have
It
that.
says Canvas and Deep Research.
Interesting.
Oh.
Okay, so let's skip that. It might be, I know I'm not paying for it. It's probably just, it's rolling out. It's still not a full feature. I've been using Gemini since day one, so probably that's why they gave it to me early. You will receive it. But
Now mine's disappearing.
That one now?
let's try deep research. Does everyone have deep research?
Yeah.
Okay. Deep research. Okay. What is deep research? Deep research means basically you are, because I'm not saying you are smart. You're very smart. I'm not saying you're not smart. Everyone here is like scholarly Einstein level. That's deep research. Okay. So basically what that is where if you have a complicated topic, you can quote unquote do more deep research into it. For example, the best use for deep research is for very specific things, such as in our industry, how many of us have worked construction? Almost every single one, right? How many of us have worked investors? Almost every single one, right? Let's do investors. So deep research would be what you can tell Gemini what are the best locations in the state of Kentucky for investors to invest in for a higher ROI. Okay, let's try that out. Okay, so again, that circle line dash circle, that's interesting. I don't know what kind of icon that's called, but everyone make sure deep research is turned on. Okay, and let's just type it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna do speech to text because that's easier. What are some locations in Kentucky that investors can invest in so that they may maximize their ROI? Okay, so I'm just gonna show this for the live stream. So again, I said, what are some locations in Kentucky that investors can invest in so that they may maximize their ROI? And then the send button looks like a triangle, kind of. I'd like to see it as a paper airplane. But tap on that, and now it's gonna say just a sec, maybe just a moment. Does everyone see that on their screens? Yeah. Okay, it's gonna take some time, and it's really looking into it.
Can you repeat the question again?
So I said, for the example, what are some locations in Kentucky? Yeah, what are some locations in Kentucky that investors can invest in so that they may maximize their ROI? So it brought up a bit of like a preliminary, bit of a preliminary look. It said Kentucky investment location analysis, and it's bringing up, advanced manufacturing, logistics, healthcare. Now, what do you want to research? It's asking that question. Does it have anything in the bottom of that text box? Is it asking you something like that?
Start research, edit plan.
Below that, it's going to be located right here in the text box.
Yeah.
I want to see that. What do you want to research? It's asking me. So it's asking, what do you want to research? Yeah, that would be it. Okay, gotcha. So it's right here. What do you want to research?
Right.
So it's already thinking that I want to learn more, and it's ready to do a deep dive. So I'm going to tell it, I want to learn about real estate investing in Kentucky and where the best potential is for the next decade. Send. Okay. It can be anything, but this is a really good tool for your marketing. This is why I'm showing you how to do this, because the best marketing out there is marketing that educates the consumers. At least that's what I learned in college. So, you want to, marketing can be anything. Any marketing is good marketing, maybe a video of yourself or maybe like some graphic of the market. But anything that provides education, anything that provides information is great marketing. And consumers are always willing to follow, subscribe, keep on coming back to learn more. So, it said analyze key demographics in Kentucky. It's going to analyze population growth in Kentucky for the next decade. It's going to analyze job creation and high-wage sectors. Jobs build communities. Communities need housing. That's where people move. That's where we come in. It's all tied in, right? So before I go on, does anyone have any questions? Cool. All right. I also make sure I don't go too fast. I get excited. You can probably tell, and I go a little too fast at times. So if you have the blue Start Research button, does anyone have that still? Blue Start Research. Go ahead.
Start research on. Oh, search. No, research.
Oh, actually, you didn't have your deep research on. There we go.
So the way because I already typed in the thing, so
Yeah.
it gave me some information. So
And that's
that's
good too.
not that's general.
General
When
information.
we're talking about deep research, it's a little.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Deep research, it's like having your own personal assistant do this in the background. They're looking up, they're using credible sources like statistics from the local government. They are looking at data provided by maybe data scientists. So again, I'm gonna tap start research, and it's going to hang around in the background. It's gonna take a few minutes. That's okay. And it says, great, I'm on it. I'll let you know when the research is finished. You can leave this chat in the meantime. So you can go on to a new chat if you want. It's gonna do this in the background. Now, why is this better than ChatGPT? ChatGPT is already gonna say, if you don't pay for it especially, hey, fork up some money, right?
It takes a while.
I haven't paid a penny yet. I have not.
Have you not, so you're just using the basic Gemini?
Absolutely, I'm not paying for Gemini, absolutely.
This already seems a little bit above
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
It does. And again, the AI series I'm doing, we're going to go over different AI platforms. Each one has their very own specific positive superpower, so to say, you know. Look at that. It's already analyzing 16 sources, analyzing results, creating a full report just for me. And that's where you, the realtor, comes in, looks at the report, and we have a better, you know, supplement to provide to our clients when we're doing our first meeting or so, you know. So I wanted to go over this because this was something that is going to help you in your CMAs, in your buyer consults, in your seller consults, anything, right? They don't need to know you're using this, it's fine. I mean, you can if you want, but people be amazed as to how agents utilize their resources.
Right, I think with CMAs, you know, we always have our doubts or where should I really land? Like if you're going the highest or the, you know, lowest or the medium,
Absolutely.
you know, depending on condition.
Yeah.
And when I do some of the CMAs, some of those comparables that I think it's PRP or what?
RPR.
Yeah, some of those comparables are crazy. They're like, they're not even near.
Yeah, they can get a little far.
So with this one, I mean, this one, we can tell them, pull a CMA for this property. And like, we can compare the
You
ones
can.
that we actually do for us.
Absolutely.
With this one too.
Now,
So how specifically do you do a CMA with this?
well, I would not do the CMA with this, but I would, if you have your CMA report, I would share it with Gemini and give its opinion, have its opinion on it.
Well,
It's-
RPR
So-
account is run by, they've got the AI platform, correct? I mean,
RPR has some AI connections, although I argue Gemini is going to be a little stronger because it's connected to Google, the largest search
Run
engine.
the RPR, whichever one we done, but what's the other one? Beak? There's a new one out there at the mall. Go ahead.
Okay, you're not gonna guess it like I did.
So far, I mean, I have here, I'll show you on my phone. It's looked at 35 sources of information so far. It's currently writing a report on my behalf.
Wow.
I've got a full
So then you
report
just like,
on
so then you just download it, does it just download to a PDF and then you
You
print it
can-
out?
you can
That
actually
sort of thing, if you
yeah.
needed to do?
You can
it
copy
that
and
way,
paste it
if you
too.
wanted to print, okay.
Yeah, mine did a major,
Look
my
at that.
question was a little different.
Okay.
I just posted different wording, so.
So I was just analyzing, which is what I like, is because sometimes ChatGPT doesn't analyze before creating, it just spits out the information. I'm not trying to downplay ChatGPT, don't get me wrong, it's a good platform, but the important thing is just making sure that whatever you have, it is credible, first of all, factual, that it's pertinent and relevant to what you are trying to achieve. I think that's where Gemini really does a good job. And
I
again,
have used it, I went and I showed a property and my client really liked it and he wanted to put an offer. But you know how sometimes they just pull an offer out
Oh,
there, you
yeah.
know what? And I was like, oh my God, is that like a really low offer? I didn't know the area. So right away, while he was looking, I went into ChatGPT and I'm like, give me the comparables for, 10 acres. I don't sell acres, I'm not an expert. So right there, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And right away, it pulled me all at once.
yeah,
So then I was okay with the offer that he wanted to make because I showed him. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we're not so off on your offer because this one just sold
Mhm.
for this amount for this many acres. So if you learn how to use it really well,
Mhm.
it was a great tool at that moment for me.
absolutely.
Because and then we made an offer, I got accepted, and I felt good that I was doing the right thing,
That's good.
with him. Because we didn't go really low, he didn't go really high.
Yeah.
And it was a good offer. So it was a really good tool while he was walking the property.
That's a great success story right there, isn't it? I mean, just utilizing AI as a component, as a resource, as a component, right? Mine is ready. I'm just going to press open and just spit out what looks to be I don't know. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be like a 5 to 10 page report.
It is.
Wow, it's like a whole essay.
Yeah, exactly. You know, this is why students in college are getting
Are loving it.
You know, I'm glad I didn't have this when I was in college because I'm so lazy.
But you see how they're, the professors can now see when they're
Yeah.
typing, they can.
Absolutely, yeah. You gotta be careful.
We were in trouble.
Well, I even got in trouble, like if you were to,
Okay.
what is it, plagiarism? They put their system and I had to, like, some of the stuff, like the notes up, I had to change the wording and all of that. We were very cautious, cause they'll get you, like,
is growing.
several
Like,
differences.
It was faster.
Copy and paste would not
Faster
work.
than Georgetown, Lexington, and Memphis, but like the year over year.
Okay.
prices.
So let's change gears. Before we go on to the next section, does anyone have any questions?
It says A.
Which app is a good app for images? Is this a good app for images? Like, I've done some where I could put pending and have a picture of the property and I uploaded it to GPT and I'm like, okay, put my picture on it and put pending, or you know, I close and I put for sale and so I uploaded the picture. I told them to upload my picture because it already has it on my phone, and then I put close. You know, so which one is good? Because I've done those, but I want to know which one is good for you because it took me a couple minutes. And also they have it in Canva.
Mhm.
Canva also has.
Canva has it.
Actually,
Yeah.
and I put a picture of mine and I made a video
That's
with
great.
a picture of me.
I'd say Gemini and ChatGPT are probably the best for image creation. It's a tie. It just depends on what you're creating. That's why I say ChatGPT can be a little bit more intricate, detailed images. In terms of recreating the face, I've had to recreate my face. I won't show it because I look horrendous, but it's close. I kind of look like that. It added 20 pounds to me for some reason. That was very not nice. But nonetheless, both I think are great options. It just depends on what you're really aiming for. If it's like a sold image, maybe Gemini might be able to do it. If not, ChatGPT. Yeah. Now, on the top left on your phone, you'll see 3 lines, right? The menu. That's your chat history. Everyone click on the 3 lines at the top left, and after that, you'll see new chat. So I want to start new chat. Everything is saved. You can always visit back. Now we're gonna do something called live. You've probably seen the commercials when you're watching games on TV or whatever about using Gemini Live. It's really cool. Okay, so we're gonna try talking. I got a little script here, and the live button to activate it is the circle button on the top bottom right. It has 3 lines and a little star kind of icon. Does everyone see that icon? Yeah. Okay. Again, it is this one right here. So you tap on that. Everyone's Geminis are turning on. I love it.
I don't know, this makes me
All right. Let's see what everyone's phones look like. Yeah, mic to continue. Yeah.
Turn captions on.
You can select a voice, and then if you like that voice, you can say continue. Yes.
Ooh, can we have one voice with an accent?
From London.
What's a Latin, Hispanic accent?
Oh, from,
Is that gonna
from
be
Spain.
You can select the voice you like.
Hola tía, ¿quiere que te hable a ti? Vamos a
Yeah,
ver,
what you like.
So it's in
I know you already have it. Okay. You can select the voice you like. So it didn't give me that option because I used it before. But now remember that when you first use it, you can choose the voice you like. So take some time,
What
listen.
is that voice for? What is it gonna
It's
do?
gonna talk back to you. That's why.
Oh, it's not like it's gonna act like I thought it was like videos. Like it was
No,
like,
no.
You know those AI videos that
No,
they
no.
talk for you?
You're gonna be talking to it. So let's take some time. Yeah, take some time. Let's take a minute or
It's
two.
a bad, like I will say, hi, good morning. I call whatever Lucy, and then she'll answer back to you like, hi, Angelica, good morning, and then you can go back and forth. What's the weather? Or give me a lunch restaurant to go and eat today, or whatever.
I think you can always change the.
Sorry?
What do you want to
You can press the pause button right now. You see a pause button? Everyone should see a pause button. If they have live on, yeah, pause button right there. So everyone push pause for a second. We're all good? Yeah? Scott, we're good? Yeah? Alright, great. So that's one of the best things right there, the pause feature. Okay, I'm gonna turn mine off. Sometimes it's always listening when it's not paused. So it's gonna think that you're talking to it when you're really not talking to it. So pause feature is really good because sometimes it doesn't need to be hearing everything. And again, my screen looks like this. Pause button right there. Oh, you can see my reflection. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Anyways, it's a good feature to have. You know, that's something ChatGPT voice assistant does not have. You know, ChatGPT is always listening. Sometimes I'm like talking to ChatGPT, and I'm talking to, you know, a friend, and her and I are talking, and then ChatGPT comes on like, step aside. I don't need you right now, right? So this is one of those cases. So that's to pause it. Everyone can keep theirs paused for now. I'm going to show you what mine looks like. So I'm going to unpause. On the bottom, like, feel free to look on your phones. There are 2 buttons to the left of the pause button. The first button is a video camera button. The second button is a box with an arrow. We're going to go over both of those in a second. But first, I want to go over a prompt. And we're just going to be doing this. It's bad that I talk to Gemini and AI when I'm driving. But my car even has AI built in. It's weird. But that's another story. All right. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start with a Instagram caption. Okay. So basically, let's give it a go. Hey Gemini, draft 3 punchy 50-word Instagram captions for a new luxury listing in Tuscany that highlights the gourmet kitchen and view. Make them professional. Again, this is the neighborhood Tuscany in Lexington, Kentucky.
Sure. Here's a draft. Welcome to your dream home in the heart of Tuscany, Lexington. This stunning new listing boasts a gourmet kitchen fit for a chef with top-of-the-line appliances and luxurious finishes. Enjoy breathtaking views of the rolling Kentucky landscape from every window. This is truly a one-of-a-kind property. Contact us today for a private showing. Hashtag Lexingtonky. Hashtag luxury living. Hashtag dream home.
Okay.
Press pause. Let's take a few notes from that. First of all, did anyone notice the call to action in the end? So it's very smart to recognize to include a call to action. It would have taken me probably a decent 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes to come up with that caption. I just talked with it in less than a minute. We have a caption ready to go. Now, in case you are talking with it and you are worried that you didn't get all of that, if you push the X button right here, it's all there in text right there for you. So again, what it said is already there in text, and I can copy and paste it. So I'm not losing anything. Okay, again, right there. Go back to live. X, right there. So that is one thing. Next is, hey guys.
Hey guys.
We're just going over Gemini. So let's go over, let's do a couple things. So I'm gonna, let's get a little interactive. Oh, do you guys mind to stand up for a second, folks? Yeah. We're gonna go over staging, because that's very important in the listing, right? Is how you stage a home. Sometimes you walk into a seller's home and the house could have been a little bit better. It feels cramped just because of the way the furniture is rearranged, right? Maybe sometimes all it takes is to rearrange the furniture, right? So let's talk about that. So you guys can stand right here for me, please. Yeah, thank you. So I'm going to be over here so you can see my phone. Again, I'm going live. Now I'm going to tap on the video camera button, which is the first button right there. Once I do that, I'll show you what I've done. Gemini, hold on for a second. The video camera button will share my camera, and then Gemini can see what I'm seeing. So, video camera button.
That's great. I can see it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So this is one of my offices. I got 2 of these spinning chairs, coffee table, couch. I want it to feel more inviting. Should I do a rearrangement on the furniture, or should I add more furniture? What do I need to do?
That looks like a great space. To make it more inviting, you could try angling the chairs slightly inwards towards the coffee table and couch to create a more conversational setting. Adding a soft rug under the coffee table would also add warmth and texture. What do you think of those ideas?
So I don't know if you can see, I already have a rug. You see what I'm standing on? What color is this rug?
Oh, I see the rug now. It looks like a light gray color. Since you already have a rug, let's focus on the furniture arrangement. Angling the chairs slightly inward towards the coffee table and couch will create a more inviting conversational space. You could also add some plants to bring in some color and life.
Pause. Okay, that was just a little demonstration, okay? So what is a real life use for when you are at a listing appointment? It talked about how we could add plants to bring more greenery, make it more inviting for when we have showings and open houses. It talked about how we can maybe bring everything inward. Our chairs were originally like this. Even something as small as this, it gets the buyer thinking. It's all about buyer psychology, right? About how a buyer thinks. They fall in love with the property, they use their emotions immediately. So we want to make sure that when we cater our landscape, that it's something that the buyer is going to like a lot. And Gemini can assist with that. So thank you guys. You guys can sit down now. Thank you guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here.
So you could also do it the other way. The space could be empty.
Yes.
And then you tell it, this is the bedroom. Can you please add a queen bed with 2 nightstands and 2 lamps? And it does all of it for you, and you could put it on the listing because I've done it. It looks really.
You might be able
looks
to,
really
but
good.
the quality might not be the best. So
It's not that bad because
Yeah.
I saw it and I sent it to a client.
yeah,
And he was like blown away,
Yeah.
like how good it looked.
Mhm.
And it's just an idea.
Yeah.
But you put the room, had the chandelier, had the 2 nightstands, had the
Yeah.
bedroom. And he was like, because he was an older man, he couldn't figure out like how he was gonna put the room or in the kitchen, and that helped me so much.
absolutely. That's a great
So-
use. Again, staging photos. We just need to make sure we disclose that this photo is AI
Yeah.
used. I want to go over problem solving. I've told some of you that I'm renovating my house right now. It's taking some time. I ran into an issue with my sink, and the plumber said he's gonna charge me $475. I said, that's BS, I'll do it myself. I ain't paying no $475, right? No disrespect to plumbers. I did the whole job, it took me a while, 3 hours, but by using Gemini. So, I'm not gonna change that plumbing right there, not that sink, but let's use a very simple example. Let's just pretend, I tried to figure out, I have 2 examples I'm gonna use, but this is the first one. Let's face it, sometimes we don't know how to open this up, and let's just go over some of this, okay? So, I have this stool in my hand, and it's made by Werner, and here is the model number AL323-6. If I open it up, what is the weight capacity? What is the weight capacity that I can have on this?
Okay, I see the Werner ladder. The label shows the model number AL323-6. It also says it has a duty rating of type 2, which means it can hold up to 225 pounds.
That information is not even there. I looked up the model number from Werner's website. This is all happening in the background. And it determined that it can handle up to 225 pounds, which, yeah.
And I gave mine to a client that weighed much more than that. I hope she's okay. My weight runner, winterization on it, I haven't had time to get it in. ChatGPT gave me everything for it, down to where to hook the hose up, blow water out, pump works. It's amazing.
So
It's just really cool.
why I bring it up, my prop use is not the best, but the reason why I bring it up is It can identify what it's looking at. It can give you ideas and suggestions and more information. Again, while I asked that, from that short moment when I asked it to when it gave me the answer, it went on Werner's website, because the company's Werner. It found the instruction manual, and it found detail for everything. All in that split second. If you were to do that manually, how long would that take? Let's use this room, okay? So, again, I'm pausing. So I'm still here in this room. This is the garage door that separates this room. I think I want to add some speakers here, because we can use some speakers, am I right? So what are some good locations? So again, this is the cabinet wall with the Legos. Legos cannot move. So I'm rotating that. Legos cannot move. And this is a projector screen that pulls down, as you can see here. Okay. So this is projector screen, there's projector. I want to have a 5.1 surround sound. Tell me where I can put the speakers and tell me what materials I'll need.
Alright, for a 5.1 surround sound setup, you'll need 5 speakers and a subwoofer. For the speakers, you want to place 3 across the front of the room, ideally near the projector screen, and the other 2 on either side of the seating area. The subwoofer should be placed somewhere along the front wall. You'll also need speaker wire, mounting brackets, and a receiver to power everything. Does that sound like a good plan?
It does. Do I need any wire conduits?
Yes, wire conduits are a good idea for a clean and professional look. They'll help keep the speaker wires organized and out of sight. You might also need some extra speaker wire, depending on the distance between your receiver and speakers. Do you have any specific speakers in mind, or are you still exploring options?
Press pause. On that, this exercise I'm doing right now is to emphasize renovations. That was a weird segue, wasn't it? But why do I bring up renovations? We sell property, right? Renovations for past clients, because we already know the house, right? Secondly, when they move, we know the history, we know the details of that property, right? And it makes us look more like a resource. And the more we look like a resource, the more likely we are to get referred by that individual to others. I say that because it's already happened. I did this at a friend's house, I did this at my uncle's house, I did this at someone else's house. I've already gotten 7 new clients in the past 2 weeks by using Gemini alone.
No, come again?
I've been using the Gemini Live. I've gotten 7 clients from the past 2 weeks alone.
Doing what? What are you?
By just proving that I'm a resource. I don't market myself, I don't do lead gen, I don't do any of that, I just prove I'm a resource. And I think that's, at least that's where I like to strike.
Right.
So, I mean, obviously, do what you do best. I'm not telling you to change your methods at all. But for me, what works is I like to prove I'm a resource. And my past clients alone have referred 7 people, 7 families, investors, individuals to me in the past 2 weeks alone. It's November 2nd, 3rd. I've started, my first one I got was October 15th, 17th, something like that.
In what manner are you approaching them as far as to prove that you're a resource, or how are you utilizing the Gemini? If you would elaborate a little?
Sure. And what matter specifically is using the live feature that we've been using just now. I went to a friend's house, for example. We closed on our house 2022, 3 years ago. And there is a drywall crack that's formed. It's new. And he said, Kush, I called my dad's friend. My dad said, hey, Rusty's the best. And I called Rusty. I'm changing the name because I want to protect his privacy, right? Rusty said, yeah, I can fix it. I can fix it for $100. And then my friend said, Kush, that's BS. I'm not paying $100 for a crack that's only 15 inches long. That's ridiculous. And he said, what do you do? What would you do? I said, tell you what, don't freak out. I'm sure it's not structural. When I saw the photo, it wasn't structural. Just a crack in the wall. Drywall cracks all the time. So I went to his house and I was like, okay, Brian, watch this. Turn on live. I say, all right, hey Gemini, check out this. Okay, we have a drywall crack that is approximately 15 inches long. It does not seem to be too deep. What are some repair remedies that we can do? It not only describes step-by-step what to do, it also described what we need to do to get from Home Depot and Lowe's. It described, first do this, Then do this. Okay, what's next? Okay, next you're gonna want to put some plaster over it, put some spackling over it, stuff like that. We fixed that drywall, we bought paint, we painted over it. You cannot even tell there was a crack. You cannot tell because I'm a damn good painter. No. So, that was like what? That was a Saturday, whatever Saturday that was. That Monday, he's like, hey, I really appreciate you helping me out. His wife, Stephanie, walked in. She was so happy, and she's like, oh, by the way, yeah, she's a nurse. She gave me one of her nurse colleagues at UK who is wanting to buy an investment property, cash. And I was like, yeah. So, again, all because I don't know how to repair drywall. Look at me. Do I look like I don't know how to repair drywall? No. I know how to fix a car, fix a computer. I just fix stuff other than drywall, you know?
So your value proposition for how you're mostly getting clients is you are investing in your sphere, and then your value proposition is part of this, what you're teaching today, and that's how you're getting referrals.
Absolutely. Simple
It
method.
wasn't like you were putting on social media, it was more on a personal level.
Personal
in the
level.
moment.
You can-
Totally with your sphere.
You can go on my social media if you like. I don't mind. I keep it public. I don't keep it private. I don't post anything. I post a story occasionally every now and then. I don't post much. I just like to be interpersonal. You know? I like to go in, show my resources, and you know what we just did right there. I'm actually planning a surround sound in one of the rooms in my house. And it has done everything for me. I could have paid someone hundreds of dollars, maybe a couple thousand, materials and labor, but I'm doing it myself and I'm saving about 60% costs. Just because Gemini is telling me, okay, now you want to run this wire using the fishhook method. It taught me what the fishhook method is for drawing speaker wire behind drywall without hacking into that thing, right? It's telling me everything to do that a contractor would tell me what to do. And respected contractors, their work is not easy, but if I'm going to do the renovation in my own home, I kind of want to do it myself. You know, it's my house. I'm never going to sell it, so I might as well do what I want to do. And that really turned out well. So this is another great use case for it. Before we proceed, any questions so far? Any comments?
You will have it tagged like
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any questions? All right. I think what I want to do before, so I got two more things in mind. One more example, and then we're gonna get a little interactive and spend probably 5 to 15 minutes interacting with each other. We'll group up in pairs, and we'll do a little exercise after that. Sounds good? So, repairs. Again, I told you about how I did my kitchen sink by myself. I didn't know what plumber's putty was until recently. I've heard of it. I've never held it. I was like, oh, that's how it stops water leaks. It's very putty. You know, it feels like putty, right? So,
Is this what happened in your house, that you ended up doing the plumbing yourself?
yeah, I did the plumbing all by myself.
Because you basically, what was the issue?
The issue, well, there was no issue. I was just replacing the plumbing fixture. I was replacing the faucet.
And then you asked this AI, and then
Yeah.
it just told you exactly how to do it?
Exactly. So in my sink, I had an old plumbing faucet. My sink is connected to a garbage disposal. I had no idea how to take out that garbage disposal because I don't have the instruction manual for that garbage disposal. That thing's long gone. I saw though the make and the model number. It pulled the instruction manual for me, but I didn't see it. All it did was give relay instructions on how to remove it. And I removed that garbage disposal. It taught me turn the valve this way to shut off the water. Put your screw in that hole right there to twist it. I did everything by myself. I'm a complete amateur when it comes to plumbing. Electrical work, I got you. Plumbing, I don't know anything about plumbing. Now
you do.
Now I do, right?
And you say $450 and the plumber is gonna charge you for that? Jeez.
Plumbers, it's gonna be a little bit more. I mean, I get it though. I mean, there's a shortage of plumbers out there, high demand. I get it. You know, it's their jobs are not easy enough. They deal with a lot of, you know,
Literally.
really they do. You know, so props to them, props. But it was my personal home. I felt, let me do this. You know, I'm not gonna stand there watching. Let me try something. Eli, if you're watching, I want to borrow a Lego. All right? All right. I hope you don't get upset on that. I'm going to break it intentionally, okay? So, before I unpause Gemini, I'm going to describe to you what I'm going to be doing. Let me make sure that the live stream can watch this too. This is going to be awesome. Okay. I have here a very priceless Lego valued at $18,000. But I don't know what this is, but we're going to identify it first. Secondly, I'm going to break it just slightly. I don't want to break it too much. And then I'm going to see. I have no idea if it's going to work. I'm really just going to try this on the fly. I have no idea if it's going to work. I'm going to see if it can tell me what to do. If it doesn't, it's okay. But it's worth a shot, right? We're here to have fun, right? All right, I want to unpause Gemini. Hey, this is one of my Legos. It's from Star Wars, but I don't remember what kind of aircraft or spacecraft it is. What is it called?
That's a TIE fighter. They're the Empire's standard dogfighter in the Star Wars universe. Are there any other Star Wars vehicles you'd like me to identify?
I'm a geek when it comes to Star Wars. I like Star Wars. So identify a very crude Lego setup. Now, I paused it. Let's break it. All right. All right.
If you glue them all together.
I'm just gonna take off the wing. That's it. Oh no, Gemini, guess what? I accidentally broke this. Do you see what I did?
Oh no, it looks like the wing broke off your TIE fighter. I can definitely help you find the right piece to fix it. Do you know the set number or have the instructions handy?
I do not have that, but I'm sure you can find that for me, right?
Yep, I can help with that. To find the right replacement part, I'll need the set number. Do you happen to have the box or instructions for this TIE fighter?
I do not, but why don't you search online? This is the only TIE fighter that Lego makes. Essentially, from what I see, there are no missing pieces. I will give you that information. I believe it's just a connection that came loose. You can see these 3 different prongs right here. That's all, and it has seemed to come off the wing. Do those 3 prongs go right there where I'm pointing?
Phoning a friend.
It's funny.
Get the line, the call line, what is it called?
This ain't Who Wants to Be a Real Millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone called Regis. Or... So I'm gonna restart again. I think I gave too much information. That's a good example. I'm glad I did that because turn it off. If you give it a little bit too much, it's gonna probably pause for a bit much, right? So break up your conversations into maybe different segments, right? So again, hey, this is the Lego TIE Fighter. Those 3 prongs, it goes in those 3 holes, I believe, right?
Yep, those 3 prongs look like they should fit right into those 3 holes. Give it a try and see if it holds.
All right, one moment, please.
No problem. Take your time.
Gemini, you are awesome. I fixed it.
Awesome. It looks as good as new. I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, I'm glad too because it's my friend's. He would have been pissed.
I'm sure your friend will be happy it's fixed. Do you have any other Legos you'd like me to identify? Or anything else I can help you with today?
All right. So why did I show that? Essentially, it is good to fix stuff, identify issues. All of us here have loved ones. I'm sure every now and then a loved one gives us something that maybe we shouldn't have had, or maybe that we had and we shouldn't have broken, right? My niece cried for 2 hours the other day because I accidentally broke a bracelet. it's made out of gummy. I don't know what is it. All right. I fixed it. You know, I pulled out Gemini. I find myself using Gemini now more than ChatGPT. I've been using ChatGPT for 3 years now, probably 4. I was one of the beta users when it first was in the beta pool before it got released to the public, and I was blown away. Now this is giving me memories of ChatGPT's beginnings. The possibilities, the capabilities that it has are pretty good. I think it can really match up to ChatGPT. Okay, let's take a quick moment here. How many people we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'll be someone's partner. Let's partner up. All right, let's partner up. Pairs of 2, or we can have a group of 3. Make it fun. Okay, let's partner up. Okay, you 3 mind to partner up back there? I'll partner up with you guys right here. Yeah. Wonderful. All right, let's have some fun. All right, now let's all stand up. Let's get the legs moving, right? Yeah. Let's get some blood flow. This is the kind of action, right? A stretch. There we go. There we go. Yeah. If you're watching the live stream still, or you're watching this recording, basically we are going to be doing practicing on Gemini. So.
Is it a common name in your country? Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. If you are, there are groups of 3, there are groups of 2. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for pen and back. I like interactive classes. When I was in college, 40-minute lecture, I could barely survive. I don't know, I was just too bored. You know? I like the interactive. So, one individual in our groups is going to have Gemini write a property description for us. Okay? Whatever property you like, farm, multifamily, the White House, whatever. You know? All right. So one person is going to write a property description using Gemini. After that is written, the second person is going to read it to Gemini and then ask it to make a change to it. For example, translate this to Spanish. Make it, break this down into bullet points. Anything you can think of, okay? Maybe be more descriptive, okay? And if we have our groups of 3 here, the third person can also do the same thing the second person's doing. Yeah. Cool. We're cool? All right, let's get started. Yeah. If we need to space out because our Geminis will be hearing each other, that's fine too. We can space out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So again, just to recap, first person, write a property description for any property. Doesn't matter which one. Second and third individuals, put a little spin on it. Give me this in a summary format. Translate this into Spanish or a different language.
Okay.
I don't, but we could make one. I don't have a listing, but do you have a listing?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
We can do it,
Yeah.
then we can change.
Let me get my Gemini. I don't know. Oh, it's my problem. All right, perfect.
I do see the Gemini being much better than the ChatGPT because I've been using both, like the other one, but this one's really
Friendly,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you mind if the live stream watches us? Is that fine? Okay, wonderful. We got some people that are going to be watching live as well as watching recordings. Write a property description for me. It's a commercial building in Winchester, Kentucky. The zoning is B3, commercial neighborhood business. It is 2,900 square feet, and it has 2 full bathrooms in the back. It has carpet tiles and carpet in the back. It has freshly painted new walls, new electrical outlets, as well as a roof that was installed about 4 years ago. It's a metal roof, which is really nice. It's in a great location. The Kentucky Department of Transportation indicates that an estimated 30,000 vehicles drive past it every day. That makes it a huge selling point. So again, I want you to draft up a property description for me.
Here's a draft for you. This 2,900 square feet commercial building in Winchester, Kentucky is a fantastic opportunity for businesses looking for high visibility and a great location. Zoned B3 for neighborhood business, this property boasts 2 full bathrooms, fresh paint, new electrical outlets, and a durable metal roof installed just 4 years ago. The space features a mix of carpet and tile flooring, and the Kentucky Department of Transportation estimates a whopping 30,000 vehicles pass by daily. Don't miss out on this prime spot. Let me know if you want to tweak it.
No, that sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we got the description, but we also want to see where it's written
So-
down.
You guys can use your Geminis now. Okay.
I don't have mine because I
Okay.
wasn't able
He can use it to get on his phone.
Yeah.
You're gonna read this, okay? And what do you want to do? Do you want to, get a summary, get some bullet points? Do you want to translate it to a different language? What do you want to do?
Let's get, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I just thought could we use yours and just say translate
Sure,
into Spanish,
absolutely,
let's say.
absolutely, yeah.
Or make bullet points on
Can you go ahead and repeat
the most useful spaces, like the two bathrooms, or so people have it on a bullet point. Oh, it has this.
Yeah,
We could do this.
we could do it. Yeah. So this microphone button says talk to it.
Can you make some bullet points based on this description?
Of course. Breaking down the property description into bullet points makes it much easier to read and highlight the key features. Property highlights: Winchester commercial space. Size: approximately 2,900 square feet of commercial space. Zoning: B3, neighborhood business, commercial zone. Location and visibility: prime Winchester location with exceptionally high traffic. An estimated 30,000 vehicles pass by daily per KYDOT data. Condition and updates: recently renovated. Features freshly painted new walls and new electrical outlets. Durable metal roof installed approximately 4 years ago. Interior features: includes carpet tiles and carpet in the rear section.
More detailed.
Amenities: equipped with 2 full bathrooms located in the back. Would you like me to organize these points into a short list for a property listing, or perhaps expand on any of these features?
Yeah, I guess we can ask for.
That's nice.
It is.
See if you will translate into Spanish.
Okay. Hey Gemini, could you please translate this into Spanish?
That's a great request. I'd be happy to translate the property description into Spanish for you. Here is the Spanish translation, keeping a professional real estate tone. Descripción de la propiedad, Winchester, Kentucky. Esta propiedad comercial de 270 metros cuadrados, 2.900 pies cuadrados, en Winchester, Kentucky, es una fantástica oportunidad para empresas que buscan alta visibilidad y una excelente ubicación.
You can
Con
translate too.
zonificación B3 para negocios de vecindario, Neighborhood Business. Esta propiedad cuenta con 2 baños completos, pintura nueva, tomas de corriente, enchufes nuevos y un techo de metal duradero instalado hace solo 4 años. El espacio ofrece una combinación de alfombra y baldosas de moqueta. Y el Departamento de Transporte de Kentucky estima que la pasan por allí la impresionante cifra de 30,000 vehículos diariamente. No se pierda este lugar privilegiado. Key bullet points in Spanish. Tamaño: aproximadamente 270 metros cuadrados, 2.900 pies cuadrados de espacio comercial. Zonificación: comercial B3, negocio de vecindario. Ubicación y visibilidad: ubicación principal en Winchester con tráfico excepcionalmente alto. Un estimado de 30,000 vehículos pasan diariamente, según datos del Capitol. Condición y actualizaciones: recientemente renovado, paredes recién pintadas y tomas de corriente, enchufes eléctricas nuevas. Techo de metal duradero instalado hace aproximadamente 4 años. Comodidades: equipado con 2 baños completos ubicados en la parte trasera. Would you like me to translate any other real estate terms or phrases for your listing?
That is amazing. Mind-blowing. It is. It's very fast. That's what's mind-blowing. Interpreters will take so long to do this, and here in less than 5 seconds it did it. I've been using it. I'm remodeling. I'm doing a flip right now. So I'm moving walls from creating new ones, and I take pictures and I tell them, like, could you make a wall
That's amazing.
coming from the window? What? Oh
So
my
to
god.
visualize how it will look.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're doing a bathroom, so I'm like, oh my god, the space gonna reduce. So I told GPT to please put a wall, and so I could see the space, and you know, it's really neat. But I'm liking this one much better.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, we're gonna take another 30 seconds or so to wrap up. And we'll be done.
Super good.
All right. Thanks, Nicole.
No, thank you. It was
And I
great.
guess for those who are watching the recording live stream, whatever was spoken was already typed out. So initially it looked like this. The red X takes it out. And again, look, can I please translate this into Spanish? It's all in Spanish. Esta propiedad comercial de 270 metros cuadrados in Winchester, Kentucky. It's perfect.
Very good.
Really type in like address, like you could be like, well, the name
They
of
haven't
some
updated
there
to
was from
make it
Pasadena Drive.
But you can't tell.
And see what it, yeah, that's only.
Chases like
And it'll
I did,
pull
okay, I'm on
whatever.
the train. I know.
Yeah,
I
now
feel
we're
safe.
for this.
I feel
Like,
safe
that's
on
for
social
footage.
media.
Yeah.
Not used to
Based on my
I mean, it's also like if you
market,
send like,
they
you know,
stay from
like,
April,
you're
like,
gonna make
news.
your newsletter, like you can ask
Actually,
it to
that's what
create something based on my description or something like that, you know, things like that.
They let us keep.
In this particular case, like we can also do the one pictures that he taught us with the, what's it called, the other, because more in-depth.
The deep research?
Deep research.
Yeah, for sure.
That's an option schedule.
Okay, let's regroup back. We got one last thing to review, and I will make sure everyone's on their way. But thank you all so much for your making time today. It's been great. Pull up something here. Let's see. Okay. What we're going to do now is the last thing is having Gemini look at our screens. And it's a pretty cool thing. So first off, I pulled a photo from my library. It's a photo of one of my houses under construction right now. Out in Nicholasville. That's just the main floor and the basement.
How many square feet?
Including the basement, 8,000 roughly? 3,000 I think.
Man, not a big family.
Square feet?
Oh yeah. 8,000.
8,000 is a big
Yep.
space.
So, essentially, if you go back to Gemini, let's go back to the hamburger menu on the top left and 3 lines, right? And a new chat. So that's where I'm going. Next is the live button. Next to the live button is a box with an arrow. Does everyone see that? Box with an arrow.
Where am I?
In the live, right?
So the light, okay.
In live. Are we live yet? Gemini live?
Yep, box in the middle, yep.
Live?
That's what it's called.
The box?
Oh, the box.
Box with
The
the
box
arrow.
with the arrow is the live button?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can click on the box with the arrow. When you do that, yeah, I'll come back there, yeah.
Para usar esta aplicación tendrás que salir de Gemini Live y luego
Oh, He's explaining anything in Spanish.
Please translate that to English.
Here's another place I promise.
Oh, now she's listening.
Need to find more information about the castle?
Can we pause this? I'm not talking.
Let's pause.
Yeah. Everyone there is
Am I right? It's not.
Yes, perfect, you are there, yes. So when you click on that box per arrow, it's gonna say, if you're an iPhone, it's gonna say start broadcast. If you're on Android, I'm not really sure. Yeah, start screen recording. It'll say start now, start broadcast. Okay. Now I clicked on it. So now I can see what my screen is. If I go back to the photo, hey Gemini, do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. It looks like a picture of a house under construction. Are you working on this project yourself?
This is a project that my builder is working on right now. Specifically, I have a question. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to first off zoom in on the house and I'm going to show you my question. So, this thing that says Tyvek, what is Tyvek? Tyvek. I know business.
Tyvek home wrap is that house wrap you see on new homes. It helps keep air and water out while letting moisture escape. This helps prevent mold and water damage. Did you have any specific questions about Tyvek?
No, not really. And then, can you tell me what the weather looks like in this photo?
It looks like a pretty overcast day in your photo.
Okay, cool, thanks.
It's a 74 degree.
So, why did I show this? This is where it gets really interesting. Now, you know I work a lot of construction, commercial. It works in other real estate categories as well. Whatever your screen is showing, if you don't quite understand it, you can give it to Gemini and it will tell you, right? For example, loan estimates. Sometimes our clients get those, right? We had a buyer give us a loan estimate, especially a first-time home buyer. They say, Kush, I'm looking at this, all I see is 20 pages of numbers. I don't understand a damn thing in this thing, right? So, we are trained on selling property. We're not trained on loan stuff, right? But we still want to be that resource, right? We still want to show that absolutely I can answer that question at 7:45 p.m. on a Friday when the lender is long gone, right? No, they're not long gone. Choose your lenders, right? So that's where you can, like, for example, pull that up on your phone, right? From email, for say, bring up Gemini, share your screen. Gemini, what does this mean? What is a origination fee? Can you please describe this $12,500 origination fee? You know,
Wow.
that's right. Yeah, no, right.
Sounds like you need a new lender.
No, it was a big property.
Okay.
yeah, it was long. But and it'll go over everything, right? So that's mainly the reason why I brought up that photo, just to show you for exemplary purposes that it can look at everything on your screen, right? And when you're done, make sure you turn off the broadcast, right? I was just checking if mine's off. And it's a real big help, you know, especially this, I think today's class, really one of the things I want to get across is how this makes you a more powerful resource. We're already powerful resources to begin with, you're lifestyle agents, so yeah. But this is another tool in your arsenal, I'd say, right? People are scared of AI or they don't quite understand it, and I get it, it's new. It's different, definitely different. I can completely understand, I understand. It's a matter as to how we face it, how we utilize it, how we embrace it, right? So that's it for today. Any last minute questions, comments, concerns?
So this might be a stupid question, but
No stupid questions, we always learn something.
how did you get your picture up there and then how was the picture on your screen?
Let's see.
Like you just go to your regular, so you just,
Oh yeah,
and
that's
then
it.
it's recording your
It's
screen?
recording right there, yeah.
Okay,
It's all right.
Okay.
So hey Gemini, what do you see right now? Let's try. Hey, what do you see right now? It's pausing for some reason. I don't know why. Stay after for a second.
I stopped YouTube.
Screen
Screen sharing is
Yeah.
unavailable, okay,
I'll-
that's a
I'll say
setting,
that.
okay, alright.
And
You
then,
can take a picture from the app as well, right?
I'm sorry,
You can take a picture from the app, since I haven't downloaded yet.
the app, or Gemini app?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, you can, I can download it for you on your phone, yeah.
Okay, so you can take a picture and tell whatever you want it. Like right now, I'm doing a flip. So in one of the rooms, I'm adding a bathroom.
Okay,
So
great.
with GPT, I started telling it to put a wall and put a bathroom and put a door on the right-hand side.
I see
And it
that.
started building it for me, so I could see how much room was left on the other room by
Yeah.
adding the bathroom, and it showed me all of that, so.
Yeah, Gemini can do that. It can also, especially during flipping, I'm glad you brought this up. Let's say you have to take measure, you measure, okay, Gemini, I'm in this bathroom right now. I have approximately 27 inches of space here. It's dead space. I already have the toilet, I already have the vanity, I already have the shower. What can I put here in this 27-inch width space and maybe it'll say, hey Kush, why don't you put like a laundry hamper? Why don't you put like an extra cabinet here? Why don't you do X, Y, Z, A, B, C? It'll give all those ideas to you, right? And then you can say, great idea, but what is something I can put here to maximize the value of this bathroom, you know? And it'll come up with, I don't know, what do the French use?
Bidet.
Bidet, yeah. I hate those terms. I don't like it.
I love them.
Well, thank you for this class today.
Oh, thank you, yeah, thank
I
you
have
for
a
coming.
good friend that is the head of the Department of graduate of MIT and head of the Cancer Research Department at UK. And we've had great conversations about AI, and they are using it extensively in their cancer research. And you know, he made a great comment that like we all have to grow and adapt in our industries and our professions today, and if we don't, you will be lost and left behind. I mean, you think about in the 80s when my father-in-law was selling real estate, and he would have to, you know, go to the Century One with the gold jackets and the name badges and the smoke in the cubicles in the 80s offices, right? And the ashtrays everywhere.
Yeah.
And you went in and you hand filled out all the paperwork. Like, we've come such a long way with dot loop and everything now, and like, and it continues to change and ever evolve, and we just have to be, if you're going to be a top selling agent, or you know, whatever your goals are in your business here, you have to just adjust and change. And I feel like this is one of these huge ways that so many other companies are doing it as well.
Yeah.
So many companies are even going from just completely paperless, you know, to completely digitizing their systems. You don't go to the doctor's office rarely anymore and hand fill out all your paperwork. They hand you an iPad and you fill it out, you know, and so it's ever changing. And this is one of the ways where if we're going to set ourselves apart and be above par, this is, I believe, one of those things that we need to do. So thank you for this class.
No, thank you for coming. Good use case right there. You know, AI's in different industries. I'm not afraid to admit, or I can reveal this, find nothing bad about it. I went to the doctor's office, and before it used to be check this box, fill this out. He said, hey, Kush, I'm trying something different. He had a little microphone. Let's just speak into this. Let's just describe everything. Say, okay, hey, I'm here at the doctor's office today because I have a trip coming up. I just need a physical to prove that I am of good shape and good condition. And that AI and that hospital system spit out all sorts of good stuff. Thank God it was good. My blood pressure's a little low, but it's fine. But it was great. You know, it did all that. Pam mentioned something that if you don't jump on board now, unfortunately, you may get left behind. That could potentially be true. I say this is equivalent to the dot-com boom. Do they remember when dot-com boom happening in the early 90s? I wasn't alive, but I'm sure it was something, right? And hopefully it doesn't show my age. But I know what AOL is. I had AOL growing up. I know what that is. I was born in the late 90s. But this is the next dot-com boom. This is the AI boom. The companies are getting started over this stuff. You know, I even have an AI company under development right now myself. Me and a friend are doing that. So, you know, there are things in progress right now, and it's best that we adapt, like Pam mentioned. Thank you for mentioning that. Adapt as quickly as you can. Not quickly, but embrace it. That's the better word. Embrace it. Don't be afraid of it. It's new. It's different. Maybe it's a little tough to learn, but it's okay. All it takes is time, practice, repetition. Try to implement it in your daily life, your personal life. Cooking, I'm a great chef now. I wasn't before. I can cook pasta without, my taco shell caught on fire. That's how bad of a cook I am, okay? My taco shell. So how that happened was, I put a taco shell in the toaster oven because I put a little shredded cheese inside it, and I said, I want to have a nice warm taco. Apparently, tortillas or taco shells are flammable. And I was like, give me the scientific reason behind this. And it's like, well, because the hydrocarbons are flammable. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Hydrocarbons are flammable. I didn't know taco shells are flammable. Do not put lighters or even oven grills near your taco shells. Now I know because Gemini taught me. That was Gemini that taught me that. But I'm a better cook now. I know how to make a good taco because of Gemini. Start with your protein. It's a good glue. Cheese is also a good glue for your taco, you know. Why am I talking about tacos?
Lunch.
I think what I'm trying to get at is that it can really help you in any day life. It's not meant to replace your tasks or make your life null. It's just meant to be a supplement. This is your free personal assistant. We didn't pay anything today, did we? No? We didn't pay anything. I don't know if they have a paid version, they may, but really, what is the difference between that paid version and this one when we got so much value already? Anyways, I will be on next month. January is our Chat GPT class. Be on the lookout for the Wednesday newsletter to get sent your emails. Let me know if you're not receiving those. You will receive a calendar invite. Most likely it will be at 1 p.m. Does that work for everyone? 1 p.m.? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure, yeah, thank you all. I'll be here sticking around for any one-on-ones if you like.
Quick
But
question,
yes,
how you can learn more about
learn more about Gemini?
it? Yeah.
YouTube.
Ask Gemini.
Ask
Right, that's true. I'm sure it would be like, this is other things that you could utilize.
Gemini. I'm sure.
Hey, you can ask it, how can I use you more for my real estate
Exactly.
business? How could I do more lead generation?
Try that.
using
Try
it?
it. Ask your Gemini. Hey, I'm new to this platform. What can you do? Give me some ideas. It'll spit everything out at you.
Right.
Sometimes it's a bit much, but you know, again, we are just strengthening our skills here. That's what we're doing. All right.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys.
Thank you.